Greg Smith.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. My honourable friend is right to point out the myriad of issues that are facing the railways right now. But when I look at Chiltern Railways, that serves a great many of my constituents, delays have crept in, shorter trains than expected have crept in, cancellations have crept in a way that Chiltern never really saw before. The difference seems to be Network Rail's ability to allow flexibility in the timetabling for Chiltern to run additional services or indeed move their rolling stock around. What can my honourable friends say that we can do with Network Rail to get that greater flexibility to allow Chiltern to serve their consumers much better?
Mr Deputy Speaker, I thank my honourable friend. A line that I know well because he represents my mum and my family. He is right to ensure that we don't just ask the workforce to modernise, but we also actually ask Network Rail to modernise. So, for example, is it still the case that engineering works take place at a weekend when the weekend is where we've seen the greatest growth and maybe there are other days of the week where it's dropped off? That's not to say that we will be changing things in that way, but we will look and make sure that we actually have the best possible case as to when Network Rail intervene on the asset and take the asset over. So I can absolutely give him that assurance. As a member of the Transport Select Committee, I'm sure he can give me much more guidance as to how I should do that as well.